The bloop, a mysterious sound from the depths of the ocean. In the summer of 1997, one of the strangest and most powerful underwater sounds ever recorded echoed across the Pacific Ocean. The sound was so loud it was picked up by sensors over 3,000 miles apart. It was deep, resonant, and mysterious. A sound that came to be known simply as the bloop. At first glance, it might seem like just another noise in the vast unexplored ocean. But the more scientists looked into it, the stranger it became. What could possibly make a sound that massive? A geological event, a massive iceberg, or something else entirely? Something alive. The discovery of the bloop. The bloop was detected by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, using an array of underwater microphones called hydrophones placed deep under the Pacific Ocean. Originally designed during the Cold War to track Soviet submarines, this hydrophone network was later used to monitor natural oceanic sounds such as earthquakes, volcanic activity, and marine life. On several occasions during the summer of 1997, these sensors recorded a strange, ultra-low frequency sound, one that started deep and rumbled upwards in frequency over about a minute. It was unlike anything NOAA had ever captured. Most astonishingly, it was loud enough to be heard across nearly the entire Pacific Ocean. The team working on the project dubbed it the bloop because of its bubbly, pulsing sound when sped up for human ears. But despite its almost cartoonish name, this sound was anything but funny. A sound beyond anything known. Christopher Fox, an oceanographer with NOAA at the time, led much of the initial investigation. He ruled out mechanical sources such as submarines or ships. He also found that it didn't match typical seismic activity like underwater earthquakes or volcanic eruptions. What puzzled Fox and his team most was that the bloop had an organic signature. It resembled the sound patterns made by living creatures, particularly whales. However, the volume and scale of the sound were far beyond anything produced by any known marine animal. To put it in perspective, even a blue whale, the largest known animal on Earth, would be completely incapable of producing a sound that could be heard over thousands of kilometers. If the bloop was made by a living creature, it would have to be several times larger than a blue whale, something completely unheard of. Origin of the sound. Near Antarctica, scientists were able to triangulate the origin of the bloop to a remote area of the southern Pacific Ocean, near 50 degrees on 100 degrees Walla, an area not far from Antarctica. The location is particularly interesting because of its isolation. It's a place rarely visited by humans, rarely studied, and full of icy waters and hidden underwater mountain ranges. Coincidentally, or perhaps eerily, the location is not far from the fictional underwater city of Erlaye, where the cosmic creature Cthulhu is said to slumber, according to writer H.P. Lovecraft's short story The Call of Cthulhu. That connection sparked a wave of online theories about ancient sea monsters and unknown deep-sea creatures. Though clearly fictional, this connection helped fuel a wave of public interest and speculation that something unknown, perhaps even alien, might be lurking in the depths. The giant sea monster theory. Unsurprisingly, one of the most popular theories among the public was that the bloop was the call of an undiscovered sea monster. Some imagined enormous squids, others suggested giant prehistoric creatures like megalodon, or even unknown deep-sea leviathans that have avoided human detection for millennia. Given how little we truly know about the deep ocean, with over 80% of it still unexplored, this idea didn't seem impossible to many. Could the ocean hide something that big? Could evolution have created creatures that live at such great depths, in such extreme environments, and we've just never seen them? While this theory makes for an exciting sci-fi narrative, the scientific community remained cautious. The icequake explanation. Years passed, and NOAA continued to collect data and compare the bloop with other oceanic phenomena. Eventually, scientists proposed a more grounded, though less thrilling, explanation. They discovered that the sound pattern of the bloop was very similar to icequakes, also known as ice calving. This is a natural process in which large chunks of ice break off from glaciers or ice shelves and crash into the ocean, often causing loud, deep, rumbling sounds that travel long distances underwater. Antarctica, being a place of constant glacial movement, is a prime candidate for such events. By analyzing the characteristics of other known icequakes, NOAA concluded in 2012 that the bloop was most likely caused by the cracking and shifting of a massive Antarctic ice shelf. This theory would explain both the volume and location of the sound, and it fits with many similar recordings gathered in later years. But not everyone is convinced. Despite NOAA's official explanation, many people remain skeptical. Why? Because even among icequake recordings, the bloop stands out in terms of power and reach. No other icequake sound, before or since, has been as loud or widespread. Additionally, NOAA has never released all the raw data or full recordings to the public, leading to conspiracy theories that there's something more to the story. Some believe the government knows more than it's saying, perhaps covering up evidence of unknown deep-sea life or experimental technology. In pop culture and internet lore, the bloop continues to be cited as possible proof of giant, hidden sea creatures. It regularly appears in lists of unsolved mysteries, cryptid sightings, and speculative science. What does the bloop tell us about our oceans? Regardless of whether the bloop was a chunk of ice, an enormous sea creature, or something else entirely, it highlights a much bigger truth. We know shockingly little about our oceans. With deep-sea trenches, unexplored mountain ranges, and life forms that survive in total darkness and extreme pressure, the ocean is still Earth's greatest frontier. Scientists discover new marine species every year, and yet there could still be entire ecosystems, or even species the size of whales, hiding in its depths. The bloop reminds us that the natural world is full of mysteries. It challenges our understanding of biology, geology, and sound itself. It proves that even in the age of satellites and AI, nature can still surprise us. Conclusion: mystery meets science. Though science leans toward an icequake explanation, the bloop has not been fully explained to everyone's satisfaction. It remains a symbol of the ocean's hidden power, a whisper from the abyss that leaves us wondering what else is out there. In the end, the bloop is more than just a sound. It's a mystery that sparked imaginations worldwide. It brought together science, myth, fear, and wonder, and reminded humanity that the ocean still holds secrets we have yet to uncover.